Okay, now we're gonna put the fabric in the hoop. I got my stabilizer. I'm using white denim today. White denim. And there's a 5x7 hoop. And the hoops have markings. On this end of the hoop, there is a triangle right here. And this end of the hoop, there's a dash. Now, the dash goes where the spaces on the tightening portion, and then the pyramids go together on the other end up there. I'm going to walk everybody through this, you know, because you may have never seen a hoop in your life, so giving you the benefit of the doubt. If you're an expert, just skip forward. I don't want to bore you. All right, so let's start with laying down the bottom. This is the bottom. This is the part that goes to the machine. Now, I should have cut this a little bit bigger. Should have get, it's big enough, but I should have made it, you know, a little bit bigger. Doesn't actually cost that much. All right, now this goes on top. You got to make sure the hoop is facing down. These on my the P900, the keyhole goes down. And this goes on top. And you align by eye initially. All right? And then you feel it. You feel it, feel the corners, corners of corners. Now this, all right, this goes to the bottom. You bring it into the bottom. You push it down. Pull it in, push it down. Then you move towards the other end. Push it down. You got to push it hard. You got to push it hard. It has to go down. You know, the thumb screw has to be open enough, sufficient for it to go down. It goes all the way down. Right? Now, actually, the portion of the hoop that does all the holding is the corners. Here and here. This then, there's a little wrinkle here. You push it, and then you pull this a little bit. Okay? Pull it a little bit. Pull it this way a little bit. This way. And then you could tighten it. Okay, now. Hear that sound? Okay. Okay, that's the sound. It's like a dull drum. Alright, I got it tight enough. It's in all the way around. Okay, that's for this machine. And now I'm going to do one for the 6x10 hoop machine. That's the NQ1700E. Alright. Here's the hoop. Alright, now I said about the arrows. The two triangles. And then you put the stabilizers down first. And then you put your fabric. And with the fabric, the twill goes up, and the shiny side, not shiny, but smooth side goes down. Okay, then you grab your hoop and you feel for the edges. Edge, side, edge. Okay, you got enough here, you got enough on the other side. So now you put this portion down. Here's the dash, and the diamonds are on the other end. Got two diamonds. All right, you lay this in. You bring it towards you. All right, now you push it in. Push it in. Let's go all the way down. Then you have a tightener. Tighten it. Pull it a little bit like this. Remember what I said, this is the real holding here, and here's the real holding. And just tighten this. Okay. This is 6x10. It's for the NQ1700E. It's a brother machine. That's this one here. I'm doing the same design on both machines. This one's bigger though. This machine, this design's a little bit over 8 inches tall, and this on the other machine, it's going to be a little over 6 tall on that machine. Now the machines are showing, because I set them into software. I brought these into Hatch, which is the software that John Deere uses for doing the embroidery. These are his embroideries, his companies. John Deere Embroidery Legacy, and I subscribe annually. All right, so 28 thread changes, quite a bit. 37,247 stitches. Not too bad, not too bad. But 27 thread changes, that's quite a bit. Quite a bit. And this one's a little smaller. This one over here is a little smaller. And 25,000, still 28 thread changes, and 51 total minutes stitch out. Not too bad. Not too bad. The other one behind me, the other machine, yeah, 51 minutes. I didn't read that wrong. The other one is 70 minutes stitch out. You know, because it's larger and has some more stitches in it. This machine runs at 850 though, stitches a minute, and the P900, which is my new machine, the newest, that runs at 650. Okay. All right. Let me put in a new bobbin. And I buy all my bobbins. I buy them in a box of 144. I buy the Polystar brand. I get about 40,000 stitches. 40,000 stitches. You know, the design I did last night was quite big. The Tiger, I did that on one bobbin, both machines. The PE900. And the NQ1700E. One bobbin did both. Now you can't do that if you wind your own, because you can't wind them that tight. Now, when you put a bobbin in, looking at it, you know, you pull off the little tail, right? And when you pull it, it's supposed to turn clockwise. I'm sorry, counterclockwise. There's a little picture right here, right? A little, it's a engraving actually. You know, right here, it's an engraving, and shows you the way it turns. And you know, you drop it in, right? Drop it in, and there's a little tab right here. Right there's a little plastic tab that goes under, the thread goes under that. Into the groove. See the groove? Pull it around the groove. Pull the thread, and it should be turning counterclockwise. And I just clipped it right here. There's the cutter. And then you put the cover back, and the needle and the thread picks it up. You don't have to, like a sewing machine, you know, drop the needle, pick it up, pull. You don't have to do that with an embroidery machine. And there's also no feed dog on an embroidery machine. Okay, this goes in. The keyholes go down. There's a thing, spring-loaded thing, and here's the two pins. Right? Goes into the keyholes. Pressure foot should be all the way up. It should clear the hoop. And I put the first keyhole in towards me, then I pull it towards the left, and then you push it down. And it clicks. And definitely you can hear it click. Okay, so that's that. So now, let me, all right, the hoop should be, let me go back. Okay to cancel? No, I don't want to cancel it. All right. This should be ready to go. I just got to put in the colors, edit, end. I don't want to edit no more. embroidery? Yes? All right, there you go. You got your line up. Now what I do, this is what I do and this is why I do it. It's always good to know why I do things. Back up, turn the camera. Now this is learning now. This is part of the learning that I do, the teaching. All right, good, as long as I could see. There you go. These are the first 4 colors. These are embroidery colors, which means they're on the chart. That means they're on this chart. Right? Under embroidery. Embroidery style, country style, Madeira polyneon, Madeira rayon, sulky, and then Robinson and Enton style. If you notice, these are all 4 numbers. These are 3 numbers, and these are 3 numbers. And the machine should be set up. If you're reading embroidery numbers, hit the little page, and then maybe you go back or forward. I gotta load that. That's an art program. There you go. No, you don't go. All right. No. Excuse me, I'm trying to be too fast. All right. 1, 2, 3, ABC. That means it's a 3 number, and it's word. There's a word there. The word is embroidery. You know, if you click this, you go to country. See, you don't want country. It's different colors. And we're at maximum speed, 650. And I'm set to inch. All right, go back. Here we go. Now, I'm going to write down, see, this would be the, what do they call this, a tin soldier? I don't know, it's a Christmas soldier. I forget what they call this thing. All right, number 1, see, 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, there's 25 lines, and I need 28. All right, so 1. All right, we got $3.99. I put a little dash and then I put a 1 minute. We got $8.17, a little dash and a 1 minute. $7.04, a little dash and 1 minute. 2:06. 2:06, 4 minutes. Yeah, different. Now, you hit this. And then you hit the plus spool. You go to 5. All right, that's number 5. Hit OK. So number 5 is 8:17 for 1 minute. And we got 7:04 for 2 minutes. We got 7:07. Oh, I missed something. I missed that one there. 7:07 is 8. I got to look on the other machine. The other machine might have picked that up. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now hit this. 5. Hit OK. That should be 8. Okay, I have that. 10, 11, 12. So number 9 is the same color. Huh, how about that? That's 4 minutes. And then 10 is 800. 10 minutes. And 11 is 7:07 again for 4 minutes. And that should be 11. I have that. We got 2:06 for 2 minutes. 4:05, 2 minutes. Zero, 0:01 for 2 minutes. Now that should be number 15, which should be 8:04. 8:04 is 3 minutes, and we got 7:07 for 3 minutes. That's number 19. Let me go back. I missed something. Okay, so we're showing, all right, 2:06 should be 17. 3 minutes. 8:17. 3 minutes. 7:04. 1 minute, and then we got white for 2 minutes. Okay. All right. So 4:05 is 21. That's 1 minute. 7:07 again. 800. All right, 23. 24 is 399. 1 minute. 25 is 8. 8:17. And 26 is that missing one again. Alright, sort of an orange. Alright, so I gotta look that up. Okay, so now I go to the other machine and I see what I got. Okay, here we go. Let me go back to the beginning of this to thread change 1. Okay, 399. I got all my threads lined up. I got them lined up over here. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's 11 colors and 28 thread changes. Okay. And this is my new machine. Okay, let me, what did I say, 399. All right, this is a, my Polystar colors. These are the brother colors. These colors come built into the machine, among other colors. But they default, they use the brother colors. Brother colors have 3 numbers, and they're called embroidery type. All right, 1, down to 3, up to 4, and then over to the left, down, pick up the take-up lever. Down to 5, I use 2 hands, my finger, and I grab 6, pull it to the left, there's a click and a sound. 7, bird's mouth, cut it at 8, 9, thread it. All right, I use a little tool to pull the loop. About 3 inches go out, press a foot down, go. All right. Now I'm going to try to change the threads as quick as I could because 28 thread changes. And the machine's running at 650 stitches a minute. It slows down as it's doing underlay. This design was digitized by John Deere, and I downloaded the sheet. It has the colors on it, and it has what the figure's going to look like. All right. I printed this out of Hatch. Hatch is made by Wilcom, and John Deere uses Hatch. All right, 8. Like I said, I'm going to be doing this fast. H17, the next color. H17. All right. Into 1, down, up to 2, over to the left, down to 3, up to 4, over to the left, down, pick up the take-up lever, down to 5, 2 hands, go through 6, pull it to the left, you hear the click and you feel the click. 7, bird's mouth, cut it at 8, and then thread it with 9. And then you pull it through, drop the presser foot, and hit go. $25,000 stitches, not big, and one bob is no problem for that amount. When I see a little tail sticking up, I clip it. Oh, look at this, I dropped this. How could that be? Could be a dent at the point. Just falling on this composite floor. Can't believe that. All right. Okay, up, $704. All right, into 1, down, up to 2, over to the left, down to 3, up to 4, pull it to the left, down, pick up take-up lever, down to 5, 2 hands, the finger pulls it through to 6, to the left, bird's mouth, 7, cut it at 8, flick it, pull the thread out, press the foot down, go. And this is a good example of a long stitch out, 51 minutes. It's a nice size figure, a nice amount of threads, stitches rather, that's what I meant. Okay, press the foot up. I'm pulling the thread out backwards. Usually I cut it, but I got a lot of thread changes here, so I'm going to save time by doing that. 206. Yeah, that's 206. I picked up 208. And 206. Into 1, down, up, under this lever, up, 2 across the 2, down to 3, up to 4, pull it to the left, down to 5, pick up, take up lever at 4, 2 hands, the little finger goes to the left, you could hear and feel the click into the bird's mouth, cut it at 7, thread it, all right, pull it through, pull it through. Uh-oh, that's longer than it should be. Longer than it should be. You only want 4 inches. There you go. Press the foot down. Hit go. All right, press the foot up, thread out. H17 is next. I highly recommend this thread. I get this from Mr. Vacuum. So my dealer is Lisa over there. She's one of the owners. Down to 5, I use 2 hands. My finger brings it across to 6. I hear the click and feel the click. There's a detent in 6. Cut it down. Yeah, there's a detent. There's a piece of spring, like spring steel. Alright, press the foot down, hit green. Excuse me, 1 minute. Yeah, this machine cuts jump stitches. I got it set. Here's the area where the jump stitch feature is. To get this little icon showing, you have to have a design in here. Okay? Press the foot up, pull it out. Yeah, you won't be able to see that, to play around with it or make an adjustment, unless there's this design and it's in one of the colors, you know. And then you could select. I have it set at 5mm. You know, that's where it cuts it. All right, 704, that's a darker color. All right. Into 1, down, up, under this lever, if you want to call it. To 2, over to the left, come down. To 3, come up. To 4, over to the left, down. To 5, pick up, take up lever at 4. 2 hands, pull it into 6. Keep missing it. This piece. All right, merge them out, 7. Cut it at 8, down, let it. Pull it through. Press the foot down. This is going to have a long tail. I can see it. It's about 5 inches or so. It's going to have to be clipped. That's going to have to be clipped. Clip, clip. Got to be careful when you clip it, because if you're near the thread that's in the fabric, it cuts it. Then you got to rethread it. All right, if you've got a black thread, a tail, I call them tails, when it does the first or second lock stitch with the thread that's hanging off the needle, it usually needs about 3 inches to do a couple stitches. And it pulls it down almost a little bit above the fabric. Now, if there's an extra inch, it's a tail, it sticks up. All right, you could say, what's the big deal? Well, the deal is, if it's a black, if it's a blue, it's a green. It's sticking up, and the next color is a pink, is a yellow, an orange. The black or blue or green laying on the fabric, being stitched over by a lighter color, will show through, definitely. And believe me, once the thing is stitched out and you see the thread that's sewn over, your eye will always go to it. You know, so if it's something like a baby bib, which you handle every day, you'll see that, because you were the one who was in control. So take that for a word to the wise, just stop the machine and just clip it. Yeah, so, all right, this is a 2-minute. Like I said, this cuts jump stitches that are like 5 millimeters. If you're doing lettering, and just say there's a 2 or 3 millimeter jump stitch between the letters, it won't cut it, because the criteria is 5. It's looking for a 5, down to 5. Okay, press the foot up, pull the thread out, wind it. All right, pull out the lock, and put the thread in the groove. Push it in. The next color is, that's the one that, that's the one that I had a little trouble with. And I found out what it was. It's a beige. It was 843. Yeah, it's 843. Okay? 843. It didn't come up actually on the machine. It's a regular color. How could that be? Not sure. All right, 2, down, up, over, 2, down to 3, up to 4. You stay to the left, you pull it to the right, you come down to 5, and you pick up the take-up lever. You use 2 hands. With that finger, you pull it into 6. You hear the click and feel the click. Into 7, the bird's mouth. Cut it. At 8, thread it. All right, pull it through. Pull it through. And then press the foot down, hit green. Okay. Seven oh seven. That's my favorite jet aircraft. I have a lot of experience on the 707. Okay, 1, up to 2, over to the left, down to 3, up to 4, stay to the left, the right, to the left at 4, come down, pick up the take-up lever, down to 5, use 2 hands. That finger goes into 6, pull it to the left, bird's mouth is 7, clip it at 8, arm it, pull the loop out, press the foot down, and you get ready to do. You know, I got two little stitches that I don't like, you know. I take them out. Here's my long one. Yeah. There, go. Let me cut that. All right, go. Here's something interesting. It's stitching out with a 707 for 1 minute. The next color is a 707 for 4 minutes. So I just have to hit the green button. How could that be? Now it's doing an underlay stitch. And I see a floater. Yep, there's a floater. There's another one on the other side. All right. Okay. Alright, press the foot up. Walk that out. $800. Alright. Into one. Into one down under this hook. Up to two, over to the left. Down to three. Up to four, over to the left, come down to five, pick up, take up lever at four, two hands. You hear and feel the click at six. In the bird's mouth, seven, cut it at eight, thread it with nine, reach in and pull the loop. Press the foot down, go. Doing the hat. You could see the little green X. That's where it's stitching. And then you could also see in these little windows, that's what it's going to be doing. With that color. We'll be doing the red, the hat, the arms, the jacket. That's a 10 minutes to chop. And 1, up, 2, over to the left, down, 3, up to 4, over to the left, down to 5. Let me redo that. Okay. Didn't feel like it picked up the take-up lever. Into 7, verge mount. 8, cut it. 9, come down. Pull it through. Press the foot down. You hear me? You hear me say 4 into the verge mount. 4, pick up take-up lever. This is a take-up lever, right here. That's a take-up lever, and it goes, it reciprocates while it's doing this, you know, and it picks the thread up to form the lock stitch. See? How could that be? Cut that tail kind of long. I told you the tail about why I cut the tails. Okay. We're into 40 minutes out of a 51-minute stitch out. That don't sound bad. The thread changes, though, we're into 16 out of 28. We still got a lot of thread changes to go. Now the next 2 colors are 3 minutes each. Nice artwork. It's well done. All right. 1, up to 2, over to the left, down to 3, up to 4, to the left, pick up, take up lever to 5. Number 6, fingers, pull it to the left. 7, bird's mouth, clip it, thread it. 9, down, press a foot, pick up, pick the loop, back, press go. I added font of the digitizer's name, John Deere, and then I angled it a little bit. And now I'm stitching it out. This is a beautiful machine. Really nice. I'm very happy with the jump stitching on it. Alright. Finished. How could that be? It's finished. Alright. Take this out. Did a good job. Did a nice job. I was happy that I was able to, do 28 thread changes. Okay, my friends. All right, you release the machine by pushing the lever to the left, and I pick it up from the back. Who knew that? And just a couple of little stitches here. You could trim them, you could leave them. I'm going to leave this. Let me just clip between. All right, good enough. All right, these little embroidery nips, they're Ginger brand, made in Italy, believe it or not. When I first saw them, I figured, you know, some cheap junk. But they cut, it's like a crane, see? It's like a crane. But, you know, I see it here. I had to use a magnifying glass. Ginger is a well-known Italian scissor company, and they're made in Italy. And all my scissors are Ginger, you know. And I happy. Did a nice job. Vince Curie, and thank you for watching. And I get my new machines from Mr. Vac and Mrs. So. They're here in Long Island. I go pick up them right at their store warehouse. You know, they have a shipping dock. You know, but you know, I back up with my SUV. Okay, guys. If you like what you see, please subscribe. I try to be very thorough. I know what I'm doing. Been secure, and I thank you for watching.